Hello! Welcome to Positively Entertaining Conversations. I'm your
Lady Elizabeth.
squeaky chair. And the hand job. There she is, Carol. See, we have to move systematically closer to her. So maybe we'll get to see what you say, your shoulder by the end of the year? Maybe. Okay, so here's the deal. My chair is squeaky. I'm not farting, but whatever you want to believe, that's on you.
And it's not a cat.
Okay, so Grandpa in the basement comes up and he's asking if we have a kitten somewhere. Because he kept hearing a kitten. He couldn't figure it out. So he's looking all over the garage for it, or all over the basement for it. Couldn't find it. And I was like, did it sound like this? Oh, now it's not going to squeak. There it goes. A little bit. So my chair squeaks. He thought it was a kitten meowing. That's the short version. Okay, so I'm wearing sunglasses because I'm hiding. I'm hiding my identity. I'm a doctor. Dr. Pepper. Right here. There is a Dr. Pepper on 90 Day Fiancé.
Yes,
Isn't it 90 Day Fiancé?
Something like that? No. It's
what is it?
I think it was My 600-Pound Life.
No, it wasn't.
Or was it Married at First Sight?
Oh yeah. I often get that confused with the
I think
90 Day
it was that
Fiancé. So I'm having to peek around this giant monitor to check the page on the other monitor. And so that's why I look weird. What? What are we talking about? Off camera?
You talk to the camera.
Wow.
You talk to the P.E.C.
Okay. So, did you even catch the name of this? The future's so bright I gotta wear shades?
Yes.
What's so bright about my future?
You name it. I mean, the potential of what you can do with what you do.
Talk about my potential. I'll never get tired of hearing
going out and doing talks with big crowds and everything.
Not vaping. Don't vape. I'm vaping. That needs to stop, right?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, if you want to set a better example.
Well, not just set a better example, but be a better example.
Right.
Not just set it. Because you can set it and forget it. You fell right into that one. Okay, so seriously, though, you have high hopes for me. What happens if I don't reach my potential?
Then you just don't reach your potential.
So I don't reach my potential and I don't go to hell?
No. Not unless you decide to.
So if I don't reach my potential, really, wherever I land is up to me.
Yes.
So isn't that kind of reaching my potential? Because isn't your potential resilience and growth?
Well, I guess, in a philosophical
So
way.
the more times I fail, the better life I'm doing. Right? The more times I fail?
The more lessons you have learned.
Right, so I must be hella smart then, right? I am a doctor. Dr. Pepper, right?
You drink a lot of Dr. Pepper.
Oh my gosh,
Does it make you a doctor?
I feel like a doctor drinking that much Dr. Pepper. I am trying now to refresh the page. This is going to be an ongoing process with this thing because I have the giant monitor in front of me. So, what's so bright about your future?
Right here next to you. And right here next to you.
Aww. Okay. So what else? Because you can't use somebody else's value to enhance yours.
I'm also about to be a baccalaureate.
You are, and that's exciting.
Yeah. 24 more days.
That's huge deal. All of our kids passed, right?
Yes.
Oliver passed.
Everybody's moved on.
Everybody's moved on. Without us. Are we moving on with them? The teens?
Oh no, they left us behind.
Yeah. In the dust, or else they would be here. Oliver still counts on us, and it takes 3 of us to wrangle him.
Yeah, basically. Or Lucas.
Yeah,
Keep Lucas and Oliver alive takes 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah. And that's something, though.
And that's probably to have one of us on standby to prevent another one of us from killing them.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that that's exactly why the hand job's here.
Yeah.
And that's
use
that
the
back
big kids to help with the little kids too, because if I'm in bed and it's 11 p.m. and I know the little boys are supposed to be in bed, I'll send a text to the bigger kids and ask them to go.
By the way, guess what? That's cheating. And do you know that Lucas last night actually came in here to tell me goodnight at 11, and he said because it's 11. He was already in his pajamas,
Good.
teeth brushed.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I know, I was quite impressed, so I gave him an extra long hug and then smacked him on the way out. Because that's the way I roll. I smacked his little tush. I couldn't help it. He was walking by, and so I just, the good game. Good game, boy, good game. So that's one of those weird things that we do. If people piss us off, we smack them on the back of their heads. Notice I didn't say kids. People. Okay, so I say that, and I'm talking about this because I need that segue into, even though I look like a bruised turd, I'm not. Because I can't sit here with the sunglasses on. So what's behind the shades? A bruised turd. So I have a black eye because I can't control myself. I can't. It's horrible. It's horrible to have the affliction that I have. And y'all know what it is, but nobody else does. And so, because I have this impulse control issue, I have a black eye. Now, anybody else just hearing this conversation, listening, and not knowing me, would assume what?
Punch yourself in the eye.
Yeah, okay. Anybody who knows me, yeah, punch myself in the eye. Okay, no. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm really not, even though I'm confrontational, I'm nonviolent. So this wouldn't be caused from somebody like them punching me in the eye. I promise that's not it at all.
Yes, we are not physically abusing him.
It's because I can't stop rubbing my eyes. This one in particular. And I guess I come about honestly because this is my comeuppance. So my dear 80-year-old dad, bless his heart, has hay fever, as most 80-year-old guys have, apparently. And he came down one day with a black eye, and I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? What have you been doing? I thought for sure he had dropped something on himself or whatever. And he couldn't figure out what on earth I was talking about, and it's because he had been rubbing his hay fever eye. And it turned out, though, it was actually poison ivy, remember?
Was it that or was it that?
Pokeweed. Pokeweed. Yeah, and he got really sick and almost ended up in the hospital. So, what'd she say? What'd you say?
Lord have mercy.
Yes. Yeah,
That time
okay.
that Fred almost killed himself.
The 100th time Fred almost killed
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
Let's just call it what it is. He works around volatile stuff all day long. Me being one of them.
And Tommy thought it was a good idea to use his welder with an exposed wire.
It was shocking.
Or when he ran head first into the beam going down to the basement.
That too. Or let us not forget when he was going home to visit and he tripped on the parking curb, managed to break his glasses, booger up his hand, and black his eyes. So when he arrived at Wayne and Shannon's, he looked like a bruised turd. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I come out honestly
Yes,
for
you
real,
do.
right? Dad's an accident waiting to happen. And that's what he used to call me.
Well, I think we figured that out, way back in the beginning. Let's see, how old were you when you had your first broken limb?
18 months. I bit a hole through my lip somewhere along that time too, straight through it. I have a little scar. I've had countless staples and sutures. Like my feet, I don't think a spot on my feet that don't have a stitch scar. Like you
So
can see.
accident prone, to say the least.
Yeah. So I guess I deserve this in more ways than one. So everybody can now say, why does your life coach have a shiner? Did you get cut from the team? I do have to mention something because it's weighing heavy on me, but I'm not going to go deep. But one of my clients had a really rough session today, and it sucks because the awareness is there, and my heart goes out to them, and I know that they're angry because it's hard truth that you have to face sometimes in life, and I'm not always the person for them. Sometimes life coaching isn't what you need. Sometimes you need somebody to really be a lot kinder and be there for you. And I'm not that person.
Right.
That sucks. It sucks. But that's why I don't want to be a therapist. I never wanted to be an actual therapist because I am too Yeah, that. What would you call it, guys? Too charming, and
Right, right.
and
Charming.
therapists charismatic,
Yeah.
and therapists are very nice,
Yeah, sometimes.
tempered, nice tempered. Maybe that's it. I'm no, it still doesn't work. I'm kind of a douche.
There you go.
Okay,
That's the
so
word.
yeah, I
Ding,
see.
ding.
That's what happens when I try to lie.
Get rid of the kind of part.
Yeah. Oh, ouch. Just for that, I could just hit the camera just a little bit. I'm teasing. So, Olive Loaf wanted to be on the podcast, and he keeps asking me when we're recording. So I feel like we're cheating right now.
Did you tell him no, not tonight?
I didn't tell him
that
that. We just didn't get him. I don't even know if he's in the house or not. And before I left, and I'm gonna see. Did y'all ever play the telephone game?
Mhm.
Where you had to tell somebody a secret. For those just listening who've never played the telephone game, you sit in a circle, a whole crap ton of people, and one person whispers in somebody's ear, and they keep whispering the same thing until it gets back to the original person. And then you say it out loud and see how accurate it is.
Yeah.
So I occasionally do that with the kids, and I don't tell them. So I always am interested to see how it's received by you. Right? Okay. So my instructions before I left the house a little while ago was go have a chat with Mom about what you're doing for dinner tonight, because it's Friday night. And Friday night used to mean videos, but now Friday night means date night. God!
It's always been
God,
date night.
I am here on my own. Right.
Date night
but
forever.
I know, but I'm talking about back in our utes. Back in our utes, it used to be Friday night videos.
How
And
old
now
do
we're
you think they
married.
are?
I don't
Now
know.
we're married and we have children, and so now it's not Friday night videos, now it's Friday night date nights.
Never even heard of Friday night videos.
You
Weird.
I used to watch that.
you
It was a show
don't
that
belong
came on.
then.
It's kind of like
You-
MTV for poor people. We had Friday night videos.
We did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Google it, y'all. Whatever. You're
It
just
was.
I forget that you're Queen Elizabeth. God. Like you're proving it more and more every
God.
single day.
I haven't thought of that show in years. It's so funny.
Really? I think
Yeah.
about it all the time, but I'm a nerd like that. What did I ask
Who else
you today,
remembers
Carol?
Friday night videos?
Yeah, I don't.
Nobody.
I don't know that anybody's watching it this time.
Nobody
We're so
has
early
ever seen
tonight.
Friday Night Videos.
Okay, because peep
two
this,
people.
y'all. Oh my God, right? Apparently we're not people. So check this out. We were invited to the shindig tonight.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be doing that. So that's why we're early. So I want to touch base about this little shindig. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be, it's one of our friends holding this little shindig, but it's at a local pub. So we're going to be going to the pub. Now, it's interesting because I don't drink. Not typically.
Right.
Not that, I just typically don't drink. I smoke weed, lots and lots of weed. And, but it's one of those occasions where I would say, okay, I'd have a drink. Some people can't do that, who are recovered. I don't even know that I can, but I try. Does it ever make you nervous? Because I see the look sometimes. Because once in a while, whenever I have a beer, you'll give me a look.
Yeah. It's me, I guess, watching your comfort level.
You're trying to size me up.
No, not really. Just being aware of you and where you are, and just
Making sure that I don't get a genuine black eye. I'm a lot to wrangle.
you can be, but I don't think I've ever had to wrangle you while you were wasted.
You never have. Have you
So,
ever seen me drunk?
Not since before we were married.
Germany?
No.
No, I'm
Way back
saying
when.
in Germany
Oh.
at the fest.
Oh God, yeah, we did.
That was pretty epic. It was fun.
Yeah. Gosh, I haven't thought of that either.
Yeah. You were yelling at people in German. It
Yeah.
was so
Well,
funny.
they kept grabbing your butt and it's pissing me off.
I had a booty for days. I still have a booty for days, yeah. Bless my heart. But I can feel these jeans. And you know what? Our poor children, they're all so skinny and small. They're all skinny and small. And I have hope for a couple of them.
2 of them have booties.
A little bit, and that's why I had to pat it, because it was my booty, and I was like, "Good job! I recognize that booty. Get out of here! Get on out of here!"
So much therapy in the future. For these
Oh,
kids.
Right.
for
So
real.
much therapy.
But that's okay because therapy does everybody good for a little bit, for a short time. People shouldn't be in therapy their whole lives.
Can I ask if this telephone game you were talking about earlier had an ending to it?
It did. I
You
asked
didn't let her
already.
answer. So how